Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to a new makeup tutorial day, friends. Today we're going to be talking a little bit of everything. And I start this video first of anything by welcoming you with all of my heart about the Tom Ford Soleil. These are the brand new palette, friends. He just launched and I'm speaking about Moonlight Deep and Hazy Sensuality. I'm going to be providing swatches, demo and everything, Push Down, Honeymoon, and what is happening if you already own all of this palette, okay? I can't be more happy because I was able to cut on time the Tom Ford Soleil bronzer. It's a brand new bronzer. I didn't get any blushes because I did invest in all other powder blushes from him, okay? The Architecture soft matte blushes. My skincare today, as soon as I woke up, applying double serum from Clarins. Look how much I've been using this baby. Oh my, I don't have enough. And I ordered the eye cream, friends, because it's super promising. A little pricey, yes, but I can go a very long way with this product. You need 2 to 3 drops and apply it to your entire face. In order to wake up with a better skin, more rested and soothed, friends, is the Black Rose Cream Mask, okay, from Sisley. This is what I went last night to sleep with. I needed good hydration overnight. I found this product being amazing. I did apply the Black Rose Precious Face Oil. 1 drop, more than enough for the entire face. You leave a couple of minutes for absorption. After that is done, I came with Sisley as well, the Black Rose Skin Infusion Cream. This is for the moisturizing effect prior to the application of my makeup. If you have mature skin, if you have dry skin, if you have rosacea, which I am in the boat, if you have hyperpigmentation, all of those issues doesn't change your undertone on your skin. Conceal, the area of issues with a redness corrector. The Makeup Forever, they have stunning product. It's a professional Paris redness corrector. I'm going to be listing all of the product on the description box below, friends, and tagging them as well. And the other product I found fantastically amazing, precious product from ISAMAYA. The color correcting serum is called Pistachio. Friends, the infusion on this product is just stunning. I highly recommend these two. They are easy to apply, they are light. This is not to be applied all over the face. It is just to be applied on the areas of needs. Why I mention only these two is really hard to find color correctors that are not going to feel so dry, cakey, or once I apply the foundation it's going to be acting up. These are amazing, friends. You feel in that boat, you are, in that predicament, then you don't know what to do. The foundation is not going to correct the problem. And finally, the other main problem for my ladies that are 30s, 40s, 50s. I begin a premenopause. Actually, I have a total hysterectomy on my late 30s. My skin and the hormones completely change. I start for first time, I would like to say, few months ago, presenting puffiness on my right eye. Oh my, it was a bag. It couldn't go with anything. I was trying to cover it with makeup, trying to simulate, conceal, bringing light, but you can still see in it. I share this because I know that you might be on the same boat. I came across, because a sample is from Shiseido. I didn't have much faith. It's kind of expensive, but it's called Ultimune. It's a power infused concentrate activating cream. It's a serum to cream texture. I bought it. I paid $85, 0.54 ounces. Because the lady told me you just need a tiny little bit of the product. At the second day, I was looking on the mirror. This take away the puffiness. Puffiness have improved tremendously. Skincare is a very personal thing, and not many people speak, about the potential product that can probably help. I'm not going to recommend you something, friends, I haven't tried. Not one day, not 1 week, but I've been trying that for several weeks. Okay, I would like to say probably more than a month. Look what I bought. Is there new? Another reformulation from Dior. I was going to skip this, friends. The Dior Forever Skin Glow. Another Skin Glow is a true neutral. This is the new one, and this is the original. The original is a 24-hour wear radiant foundation, perfection and hydration. I totally agree, because this product works and leave my skin beautifully flawless, very pretty. And the brand new Forever Skin Glow says flawless, radiant, skin true foundation. Make me think that it's lighter. 24-hour makeup wear, same. No retouch, triple action care with sunscreen. Okay, Sephora, the Pro Foundation brush, 47. So consistency wise, this is thick, but slightly bit running, as you can observe on my hand. You can see my redness right there, okay? So I'm going to start applying this from the center. Ouch. So outside, friends, is dark, facing storms since Saturday, this past Saturday. So I'm in heaven, friend, because our winter here in Texas was not a winter. We didn't have a winter actually. Very hydrating. It truly behaves like a serum type of foundation. It's a very good match with my neck. It's a true neutral. It's a new Dior Forever Skin Glow. I'm going to let it set for a couple of minutes. I'm going to proceed and conceal my eyes with a 02 the PHYTO CERNES ECLAT from Sisley, Paris. She's a peach corrector. And I'm going then with the retouch of the 01 for luminosity. Concealer on. I'm going to proceed to conceal my eyes with this stunning Leopard the Skin Caviar Compact Setting Powder. I'm using Honey Beige to help, to refine anything that the concealer probably didn't, correct. But this is more or less how the eyes look just with the concealer. This is all what I normally powder on my skin. I don't powder my face. Let me put a tiny little bit of this gorgeous balm from Christian Dior. It's the Lip Glow Butter. It's a 103 Toffee. So I'm going to apply this just as a balm. Meanwhile, I developed the video. It's raining really heavy, friends, okay? So you forgive me if it makes noises. Coming back to the performance of this foundation, recent release from Christian Dior, the Forever Skin Glow Flawless Radiant Foundation. Medium, I think is light coverage. Radiant, not the most radiant, as I can compare, let us put like the brand new The Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Foundation, not as a radiant, because I'm making comparison as Givenchy, not as radiance as YSL, and not as radiant as the Natasha Denona. If you have dry skin, my tip, friends, is for you to use like a very hydrating primer underneath, okay? So to keep the hydration, the moist, and everything you need. It is enhancing slightly bit the texture around this area. It's not as smooth or perfecting as I can see Tom Ford, why not to say. In my opinion, it is okay. I do observe a little glow on the face, but I do observe dryness around this area where I do normally have texture, okay? Same thing here. And parenthesis, I didn't powder anything on this area, okay? It is showing my texture, so it's not as perfecting, like I'm saying. Even I would like to say PISTACHIO foundation is more perfecting than this. It's okay, in my honest opinion, in between foundation and is in between serum, okay? But none of them perform. None of those two attributes perform completely, right, as a one or the other one. So I can see here the texture from far. It's not a bad foundation, but if you have dry skin, moisturize your skin very well, and also, you know, use a very hydrating primer. Here on my chin, I do have texture and it's separating, but I still prefer the original. Not bad if you have a perfect skin. Okay, that is my feedback. We're going to be talking about this recent launch from Tom Ford, and I'm talking about the bronzing powder, and I'm using the 03 PANAREA. He launched this product in 4 shades. It's a silky bronzer for a flawless, soft, focused warmth. Buildable formula that creates a soft to bolder look. PANAREA, which is this one, medium, deep bronze. Friends, I know it looks kind of scary, but I was willing to take the risk. It's made in Italy. I'm making a very good swatch, so you can observe. This looks super frightening on the pan, but look, it had a beautiful warm undertone. It's very pretty. I'm going to use this brush from Makeup Forever 158, straight and wavy. Let's see how it's going to be the effect. No kickback on the pan. It's giving me a pink undertone. I'm going to apply this on my nose, okay? That is so interesting, let me tell you. If that is the case, I won't need to apply blush. It have a gorgeous, gorgeous sheer finish. Oh. Let me apply a tiny little bit here on this, on my brow bone, to see what is the effect. Oh, I think it's so beautiful, friends. I don't regret the shade. I am a true light of skin, friends. How pretty it is, the shade, friends. Not kidding. And you want to use one product that can make the whole work for you and for your face. Look at the finish of this bronzing. I can see a lot of sunbathe, you know, finish on my face, delicate. You cannot afford the sun like me. We made it with this product. Look, PANAREA. Friends, look at this. I don't know if you are observing this, but it's so beautiful. I truly think this product from Tom Ford is just gorgeous. It's delicate, it's to be built, doesn't give you the right away patch. You have no idea how happy I am with the shade I pick. I have color and the sheer flawless effect this is giving me. If you haven't bought this product yet, oh my, who need to go to the beach with this? I don't think so. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Oh my. Infatuated and in love with the performance. Let us apply a tiny little bit of blush. I bought 3 new shades on the Prada. Peach, Cafe, and Bow. Okay? From all of these 3 new shades, if you haven't seen these, friends, let me introduce you to the shade Bow. Bow is a gorgeous, gorgeous cream to powder balmy shade. Okay, the way that this product performs on the skin, friends, is just beautiful. If you haven't seen Cafe, ta-tan! Cafe and Bow. How gorgeous is this shade? And I'm going to make swatches for you. And the very last one is Peach. Bow. Ooh la la. The soft mauve shade. I think okay, we're going to use this one today. Then I have Peach. It's a soft coral. Oh, I love it. It's this kind of fresh, very summery shade, friends. I'm in love. I love it. Oh wow. Look the way the blurring effect cream to powder form. Infused with Pro Vitamin E and raspberry extract. With the other finger, this is Cafe. It is giving me deep terracotta. Depending on the work you want to do, look how stunning it is, this color. Oh my friends. Don't worry about what skin tone you are, what is the undertone you have, friends, because just I want to tell you, if you want the color, just go for it and manipulate the application. Look at this, how beautiful it is. Cafe, gorgeous. 10 out of 10 is the preciousness of the product here. Stunning. Look, stackable. With a budget top, double-ended brush. I'm going with a smaller size, packing slightly bit on the product. Is highly pigmented, okay? So here we go with Bow. What a beautiful shade, friends. And this actually finish the look of what I did with that bronzer. Oh my. How stunning, friends. I don't know what do you think, friends, but I am infatuated. Look at this. I don't use filter. All of my videos are filmed 4K using a high resolution camera. Recent releases from Tom Ford. I picked from the Tom Ford Soleil the shade Moonlight Deep 03. Come in the usual gold box, and the new palette comes with a gold T across, and over here we have the shade 1, 2, 3, and 4. I picked specifically this shade, friends, because it's a new shade that comes with a velour pouch. Beautiful, friends. You know, to clean and keep your palette immaculate. And these beautiful, you know, brushes, miniature brushes. And this is how the palette look. This is the brand new shade Moonlight Deep, and I'm going to be comparing with Hazy Sensuality, which is this one. Is the original form, the original palette, side by side with Moonlight Deep. I'm showing this because since I have the palette, friends, I didn't want to repeat it again, as it is the case of Honeymoon. I got a Honeymoon for first time on the brown, you know, kind of mirror finish cover, and this is how Honeymoon look. Then it came for second time on this red box with a red velvet. We're speaking about Honeymoon in both shades, and now for third time on the Soleil. The shades are exactly the same, as you can observe, but this one came as a St. Valentine's, you know, palette. Very pretty, and you know how it's gorgeous. Look at these brushes. Wow. And lastly, my loves, I have pitched down on this cover with the traditional Tom Ford logo there, and pitched down over here is the number 41. Okay, it's a very warm palette, friends. So I'm going to proceed with the swatches. Then this shade comes with a T of Tom Ford. I have this feeling of powdery, you know. These are the swatches. These two are toppers. In my opinion, it's a very soft palette. This shade, the one that I just enhanced, is a beautiful rose, pale shade, very pretty. It's a brown. That one is a goldish shade and a champagne. We're talking here about Moonlight Deep. So, and let us compare it with 42 Hazy Sensuality. Texture wise, the old formula is less powdery to the touch. Truly love Hazy. Oh wow, I love it as a color story. Super alike to this palette, just every single of the shade have some sort of pink here in this color story. And let us do Honeymoon as last. Yeah, definitely the old formulation by the touch look more soft, creamy to me, and less powdery. Honeymoon. Oh, this is one of my favorite. I think okay, I love all of them with Hazy because these two are more subtle, okay? These look more intense, and let us see what it is. So this is the first shade. Let me double check. Second, third, and fourth. Oh, this is a beautiful plummy shade. Wow. This is a mauve pink shade. This is a soft brown shade. And this one is a coppery, very subtle shade. Oh my. This is definitely warmer. These two formulations look consistent to me as a cream to powder formulation. And note that this one can be wear, you know, dry or wet. The three palettes are definitely different, similar, but different, totally different. Wow. Okay, my love, I'm going to proceed now to apply this vanilla above my crease. Moonlight Dip. So I'm going above the crease. Now, with this soft, beautiful pale rose, I'm going to apply it all over my eyelid, okay? So this is how this pale pink look. Let me see, that is the difference if I apply it with my pink. Oh, but with a finger I actually can enhance it. Look at this. By the way, the first brush is the number 16 all refer brushes, eye brushes. So I'm going with a plum shade on the outer. This is how it look. So when I don't know very well, right, the formula, I like going in rounding motions. I don't see any fallout, friends, look. So I bring this shade in a rounding way, concentrating the product pretty much 1/3 of my eye out, okay? See? And always pushing outward. By texture, when I was doing the swatches, yes, it looks super powdery. And apply this vanilla shade on the inner. Oh yeah. It's a beautiful shade, friends. Look at this. Super subtle, super soft, satin, silky. And where is the high point here of my inner? I always put light, okay? Because that point there make my eyes really deep. So you see how it soothes slightly bit, you know, that effect. Ooh, look at this, friends. We have that gold left. With my finger, it's like a coppery goldish shade. It's not pure gold, okay? I'm going to apply it slightly bit from here out. With this palette, friend, you don't have to do much. And I will apply a tiny little bit of the plum shade on the lash line, okay? Let us see what happens. I would like to go with this Prada Cool Gel Pencil, Mahogany. Mahogany is a gorgeous plummy shade. Look, we have to make the swatch here. Look at this. It's beautiful because it's giving the intensity that I need. It's beautiful because it's kind of satiny, and I'm going in between the lashes, friends. This Mahogany, friends, with Hazy, with Moonlight, all of this eyeshadow, you know, go stunning with this kind of shade. Or tight line to don't cancel that beautiful gold. Look at that. You see? And the eye change drastically. Let me use the YSL Lash Clash. I want a lot of volume on these lashes since I'm not doing eyeliner, okay? So I pick for Mahogany for the tight line to don't use eyeliner, which is black. It's volumizer, but it's not as lengthening as the Lash Latex, the recent release. Not bad. I think it's so pretty. So this is more or less. I truly think that the palette is super candid. I'm wetting slightly bit my brush. I do apply the product, the plummy shade. I spray it with the Alba. And can you see how little by little I start providing more intensity to the eye? So you need to wet the eyeshadow. So gorgeous, because I'm giving dimension just on the outer and leaving the rest completely clean. And let me use Dior. It's just a cream shade to open up a little bit the lower inner. There we go, you see? And it changed the eye. Produce more luminosity. Look at the gorgeousness of the palette. Moonlight Deep. So beautiful. But let us see what happens if I apply this pink, the very soft pink, which are the topper. Let us start in a different note. Ooh. On the contrast of doing the champagne shade, I'm applying the pink. So with my finger, let me see what happens if I apply the gold all over. Let us just try different things. If look too overwhelming, we can switch this and change it and modify it. It doesn't look bad. And let us soothe the edges now with the champagne on top. So let us see what is going to see the effect above the crease. Since we are creating, let me apply this. It's the Mahogany shade. So I'm making and creating a wing line with the same cool gel pencil. with this very tiny brush, and I'm rubbing it a little bit from the tip of the pencil. So I create a wing line with the pencil from Mahoney, from Prada lines. Just halfway. Ooh. So I'm applying this eyeliner or cold gel pencil as a tight line on the outer mainly, and I'm going to clean this in between. Look at this. And I finish elongating even more the wing line, and I'm going to apply a dot. I did apply a dot of the champagne just on the outer for a purpose of light. I have two eye makeup looks. You can do the same dot of light on this eye because actually it's super pretty, the champagne. So this is amazing to work it, you know, if you are in an evening activity, friends. Look how pretty, summery, and why not to say, and gorgeous the makeup look is. The palette is a beauty. It's a soft palette. I think the finish is so gorgeous. I did finish both eyes. Same palette, different makeup looks. This is the first look. More smoky. This one incorporating a little bit of mahogany cold gel pencil from Prada lines. I think the palette had a great potential. If you want a soft, delicate palette, this is the one. Tom Ford make something beautiful from this, and Tom Ford make, you know, possible something so stunning. The palette doesn't present any fallout at all, friends, any fallout. But what had me, like I still going round and round and round and around, friends, it is the Ninja of the bronzer. I couldn't pick for something so beautiful as the shade I pick. I don't regret my purchase. Look how intimidating this shade look. I do have this shade, Soleil NIEGE Rose Irise. Look at this. He launched a new shade and it's Capri, a very champagne shade. Look at this. Okay, I do have this one, very like had a gold rose particles with a champagne shade. This brush, so that's it, from top down. That's it. My finger, where the light normally hit me. Look how beautiful it is, this on the Cupid bow. Not in the center because I don't want to look like a Rudolph, but on the sides. This highlighter is beautiful, friends, soft and delicate. And I'm doing something I haven't shown you So I did play with a tiny little bit of highlighter on the curvature of my inner eye. Look at the effect this does. I just lip line my lips. I'm using this Dolce & Gabbana lip liner. Is 02 lip liner Kiss My Gloss, okay? So they just come by numbers. This is the shade 02. This is what I have. Look the way that this perform on the lips. I have 3 shades as a proposal from Tom Ford, from this gorgeousness that he launched on the fabulous lipsticks. Oh my, oh my. The very first one is going to be Peony. I'm going to swatch all of the shade. If happen you got the collection but you don't know how to use this product. Peony. This specific formula had a blurring effect, okay? So don't be scared for the intensity, like everything you saw on the bronzer palette, but look the way that this might look on my lips, okay? Peony. I would like to show you all of them and you can decide which one. This one is Rose. Okay, if you imagine how this might look on my lips. And now Flash. Peony on the list of the shades is the softer, okay? And look at this one. They're really alike, but definitely this one had more brown, the one Rose, which is in the middle, and Blush have more pink, and this one definitely is those kind of nudie shade, which is Peony. Let us go for the nudie shade. This formula need to stay in a cold place, okay? Diffusing outward is going to give you a flash application, feathering the shade, okay? And this also will make look your lips bigger. I think a Peony, friends, is a very neutral shade for a makeup look like this. It's soft, considering as well that this eyeshadow had gold and pink and plum. Why not to say, let us try with Rose. These are infused with skincare. This is Rose. How beautiful it is. It's a kind of cool tone shade, friends. Oh my. If happen, friends, you bought these formulas from Tom Ford, I got all of them because they are worth of the investment. Store it in a cool place, okay? Because the formulation is delicate. Is the lipstick fabulous, infused with so many skincare. I have this Luxe glosses from Tom Ford, and this is called Celestial. It's from the Soleil launches, okay? I'm going to apply a tiny little bit of this just in the center, and we give a different dimension now. What I can tell you then, Tom Ford launching stunning, amazing, remarkable product, friends. We can go all around the year with these babies. Oh my, it have a sultry, you know, a sultry, flawless, glowy finish on my face. Wow. I think Tom Ford, no matter how many times he wants to change the product, he's always going to bring us the best, bring more innovation. So with these friends, I'm going to say goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment to my channel. How you can make your mature skin look 10 years younger by using product that maybe just young people want to buy. I was trying to make a point here, okay? How we can incorporate or make these beautiful formulations, make it work for somebody with mature skin. If you have a lot of wrinkles, you have a lot of unevenness, texture, color correcting, hydration, that is the second thing, okay? Priming your face with hydrating primer. Thank you again, friends. Thank you again for allowing me this time with you. Thank you so much. Give me a comment how much you like this makeup look, how much you enjoy the bronzer, friends. The bronzer. It have my heart. I hope that this video was interesting, was educational for you, friends. So don't forget to subscribe, like and comment and hype my videos, friends. Bye.